January 8th holds historical and scientific significance for several reasons, one of which is the birth of Stephen Hawking in 1942. Hawking, a theoretical physicist and cosmologist, reshaped our understanding of black holes and the universe. His groundbreaking work on Hawking radiation demonstrated that black holes aren't entirely black, they emit radiation and could eventually evaporate. It's an oddly poetic twist in the universe's grand narrative. Even these colossal gravitational giants are not eternal. January 8th thus marks the birthday of one of science's most brilliant minds, who transformed the way we think about the cosmos. Interestingly, January 8th also aligns with a date in Earth's orbital dance around the Sun. By this time in early January, Earth is typically near Perihelion, the closest point to the Sun in its elliptical orbit. This seems ironic to many people living in the northern hemisphere, where January is deep in winter. But Earth's seasons are dictated by the tilt of its axis, not its proximity to the Sun. At perihelion, our planet is around 91.4 million miles from the Sun, compared to 94.5 million miles at aphelion in early July. The Sun is closer, but its warmth is met with a frosty shrug in January. On this day in 1835, the Southern Hemisphere stole the scientific spotlight with Charles Darwin's arrival at Port Louis in the Galapagos Islands aboard the HMS Beagle. The Galapagos, a volcanic archipelago straddling the equator, would become Darwin's living laboratory for evolutionary biology. Observing species like the finches and giant tortoises, Darwin began to piece together the mechanics of natural selection. Without his keen eye for oddities, your Instagram-worthy trips to the Galapagos might just be turtle watching without the evolutionary subplot. January 8th is also a reminder of science's unexpected connections. For example, in 1642, Galileo Galilei, another titan of science, died on this date. Galileo's work in astronomy, particularly his observations of Jupiter's moons, laid the groundwork for understanding planetary motion and the vastness of our solar system. How fitting that Hawking, who sought to unify the universe's fundamental forces, was born exactly 300 years after Galileo's passing. It's almost as though the universe has a penchant for cosmic coincidences. Finally, January 8th teaches us about time, space, and perseverance. Whether it's Hawking's insights into black holes, Earth's perihelion reminding us that distance and tilt are everything, or Darwin's adventures sparking the theory of evolution, this date carries a legacy of discovery. So, the next time January 8th rolls around, take a moment to marvel at the quirky, interconnected narrative of science that seems to weave through it like cosmic thread.